Today we're going to be making an electric drift kart using this old broken scooter that has an acclaimed top speed of 40 miles an hour. And for the body, we're going to be using this very old wheelbarrow that I got on Facebook Marketplace for $20. This whole project could be done for under $200, and I think it's going to be a blast to drive. Now, the main reason that this person was selling their scooter for so cheap is because they went down at 20 miles an hour and broke the front tire clean off. I mean, look at this suspension. That's RC suspension if I ever saw. But basically, this scooter has a rear wheel drive system that I'm going to take and put on the front because we need it to be front wheel drive for a crazy kart configuration. So I'm just gonna take this wheel off, take that wheel, put it up here, and basically just cut the scooter off, because let's be honest, the less scooters in this world, the better. So the first problem I'm running into while making these little shocks is you can't just weld to a hub motor, I don't think. I think you'll probably damage the bearing inside the motor. That would be the easiest way to do it, is just to put this piece on there, weld it to it, and then be done. But I'm gonna try to make something that can bolt to it so that it will not fry our motor or wreck things, because with electronic things, I'm not the gentlest and I tend to break them. So I'm gonna take some time, think about it, and then come up with a plan of attack.
Turns out sometimes the best way is the easiest way. So I decided to weld it. Might not be the best plan, but I think it will work.
All right, I'm gonna plug everything back in and see if I destroyed this motor or not. And the cool thing is it will be removable if I could ever get that nut off, but kind of have a feeling we're never gonna end up removing this. That will work. We didn't toast the bearing. And now I've just gotta figure out how long I want these forks to be. Probably want them to be as short as possible. So I'm just gonna go ahead and figure that out really quick, and we'll mount it onto this. Then we can start working on that wheelbarrow. I honestly didn't think I'd be so attached to a wheelbarrow, but this thing's cool. It's like a relic. It's like a time capsule, and we're gonna be taking it apart, cutting it up, and turning it into a little drift car, which is super cool, but I just wanted to take a second to appreciate this thing. It has stood the test of time, which not a lot of products do anymore. We're gonna take a break from the build and talk about today's sponsor, Aura. Aura is an intelligent digital safety app for your whole family. Recently, over 2.9 billion records were stolen from the National Public Database, which provides information to employers and private investigators. Some of this information could include your social security number, your name, your birthday, and a whole bunch of other personal information on you. Hackers from this group have reportedly released all of this information for free somewhere on the internet. So if you weren't taking precautions before, your information's probably just floating on the internet somewhere random. So this should be a huge wake-up call to start securing your data right now. I'm not really worried about these silly hackers because I use Aura to protect my information.
Aura will notify you as soon as they find any of your personal information on the dark web. And they will let you know fast if anyone tries to use that information to access credit or bank accounts. And the best part is they give you up to $5 million in identity theft insurance should the worst case scenario happen. And they have many other ways to protect your personal data, all in just one app. If you're interested in protecting your personal data online, go to our link below, aura.com/bum. Try out a 14-day free trial. That's enough time for Aura to tell you if any of your personal information is out there around on the internet. So check it out.
I highly recommend that you guys go do this as soon as possible because National Public Data isn't going to do anything about it, and they're probably not even going to face any repercussions for this data breach. I know Taylor and I don't want to leave ourselves open to data breaches, and I bet you guys don't want to either. So if you want to try out a free trial, go to aura.com/bum to try it out for free. So the original idea was to just make a mount that went to the steering stem of the scooter, but now that I'm looking at it, we could actually use this tub from the scooter to house the battery, electronics, and everything else needed to make this work, and have a more solid mounting plate if I just mounted this to the bottom. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use some spray paint, flip this over on the back of the wheelbarrow, and then we'll have a stencil for where I need to drill. And then I'll just screw this onto the bottom using the factory screws that came with the scooter. I took all the electronics and the steering off of the front of the scooter. Now we've just got this wheel and this long rod. And I'm gonna cut a 4x4 hole in the wheelbarrow and then just mount this tire on there so we have a lot less going on. Then I can figure out where the electronics need to go and what I need to do for steering. But yeah, it should be pretty easy. I'm just gonna try to not cut up this perfect wheelbarrow as much as possible, keep the look going. But this just needs to basically steer, and that is it. Oh, this is so cool. We make a lot of crazy projects on Bum, but a lot of them don't work at all, as you guys know. So going electric with this one, I think is the best option because we already know that this thing can go about 40 miles an hour and nothing that I've done will change that. So this is gonna be a little ripper, I think. Ha! Oh! Oh! Oh, this is gonna be insane. Now it was time for the rear caster setup. For this, we went to the most expensive store in the world, the Home Depot, bought some caster wheels and some heavy-duty door hinges. A crazy kart setup is extremely easy to accomplish. You just need those caster wheels to be at an angle when you're going straight, and then when you pull that drift bar back, you need them to go at an upright angle so that they spin around and you drift.
So we got this pipe cut. It's gonna be our drift mode lever. Slap this puppy on. Raises the casters up straight so they can spin around, and then you can just pretty much go full drift mode.
How hard is that?
To hold, it's sort of hard.
That looks super hard.
Yeah, it's not like super easy. But it's not impossible.
All right, so originally this whole steering column was like way taller. So Taylor and I just cut it down, put some bolts through it. Now it's locked in pretty good. We just gotta get these electronics put back on there from the crash. And yeah, I think that's gonna work. I think the last thing that we need to do is put the electronics in, which means we kind of gotta take the car apart a little bit and then just install the battery, install the controller, and we can take it for a rip. Sure, this is like the most excited I've ever been to test drive anything because this thing's just gonna be fun.
It just looks fun.
It just looks fun. It's gotta be a good time. Taylor and I are both extremely excited to try test drive this. I'm gonna let Taylor take it for a rip, see if he can give it the good old driftaroo. And I feel like we're gonna tip this thing over a couple of times.
Yeah, I think so.
It's a
I
pretty...
don't know. It might be just perfect. It might just be perfect.
Oh!
The drift anyway without...
What's it do when the lever's pulled? That's a good thing about having those big tires on the back.
Yeah, it's not going to get caught on like anything. Oh, this is like extremely hard.
This is in power level 2. At the highest power level, it can go up to 40 miles an hour, which looks terrifying already watching him go. Oh, What's your first opinions on this thing?
This is my favorite thing we've made.
I think it's my favorite thing we've made too. It seems so awesome and controllable and fine.
I like how you don't even really need the lever. You can just kind of drift.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I don't even think you need the lever.
You don't at all. It's a little it's like a little more weighted on this side.
First time on this thing.
Will's maiden voyage on the craft.
Oh, she! Oh.
What happened, buddy?
God!
Yeah, it wants to lean that way. You gotta weight it. Oh! This is just like the coolest thing I've ever done.
This is the most simple yet amazing thing we've ever built, I think. Sometimes simple is the best way to do things. Okay, it's AJ's first time. We've got Dylan in the cart and we've got AJ in the cart.
This thing's wild. This thing's incredibly fun. It's so much fun.
I have a feeling AJ's the kind of person that might take a little tumble on this.
I did not expect this to be this much fun, dude.
There he goes. Oh.
God. That just like...
What the fuck is this?
So that will make the wheels like move freely, so you can hold a drift.
Yeah,
I don't get how it even works though.
So if you pull it back,
okay,
it
I see.
allows the
I see.
casters to move.
It tilts the wheels.
So if
Then, yeah.
oh shit. Dude, it is kind of scary. I wish I didn't see the video of Will.
What are your thoughts on the drift barrel?
That's so fun.
Yeah, this is pretty fun.
I wish I had that like as a kid.
I know. It would fit a kid a lot better.
Dude, put a real seed in that thing, that'd be so fun.
This crazy kart was a ton of fun to make, and it was even more fun to drive. We drove it around all last night and finally blew up the controller. We went through a little bit of water a lot of times, and it failed finally. So we're just gonna pull it behind some electric bikes now, have a little bit more fun with it.
Maybe break it some more.
If you guys want a detailed write-up on how we made this, it's gonna be on our Patreon. Thank you to all the Patreon members that are already supporting us. If you wanna get yourself a sick bum hoodie like this, go to bummotorsport.com.